Millions binge watch products being made online. So today I'm scrolling through the most viral how it's made videos to see which ones are genius, unexpected, and definitely legally questionable. Whoa, this is how waffle cones are made. Whoa, that's crazy. That machine looks pretty crusty. I don't know about that. Really cool though, and it doesn't look like he's using proper safety equipment. There's no glasses or gloves or anything. And the machine itself looks pretty rusty and dirty. Definitely looks like it needs to get cleaned. Wow, no gloves when he's touching all of these? That's not sanitary. You'd be looking at some OSHA violations here in the US. Next is doll hair. Whoa, that's crazy. That comes out so fast. Oh my gosh. Again, that could just pierce your fingers. Look how close their fingers are to that. Oh my gosh. That looks like an accident waiting to happen. There really should be some sort of safety gloves or something there. I mean, one wrong move and your finger is going to get punctured. This is a dangerous line of work. It almost looked like she hurt herself for a second there. So this is how you make donuts. I've never seen this before. I've always wondered how they make donuts. All right, this guy's wearing proper sanitation. He's got the hairnet. He's got the gloves on. Whoa, oh, that looks good. I could go for a donut right now. You know who really likes donuts? Cops. Oh, they're doing the pink frosting. That's how they put the icing on? They press it in like that? That's really cool. So this guy's wearing gloves. They look like they're doing the proper sanitation. And then is this guy wearing gloves? It doesn't look like this guy's wearing gloves. So he's got a face mask on, but no gloves. It also didn't look like he was wearing a hairnet. You're gonna have some health code violations there. You definitely wanna be careful with your fingers around any of these machines, especially that hot oil. What's going on here? Looks like plastic pellets. Oh, that's how they make sandals. This thing's gonna come down and melt it probably. Oh. Whoa, they just explode? That's crazy. I'd be careful with that one machine. It looks like your fingers could get cut off. This also, were they stamping it? Oh yeah, you gotta be careful there. Doesn't look like the cleanest workplace. See, this machine right here, I would think they'd have some sort of protection for fingers. Looks like a very old machine. Whoa, what is that? That looks like hot metal. That is hot. This is some dangerous work. At least they got the special gloves for it. Look at that spin around. Wow. Now it's going faster. That is hot metal. This is how they make a giant spring. I bet you have to stay pretty far away from this to make sure you don't get injured. I don't see anything illegal here, but I had no idea this is how they make it. Look at all the protection they have. You definitely need that type of protection when you're dealing with hot metal like that. That looks like a heavy duty spring. I wonder what it would be for. So this is how they make rubber gloves. Whoa. So it's like they have little hands that just spin around. Kind of looks like a creepy horror show or something. Or like a lot of Cheetos. It's all orange. Wow, I didn't know that they used real like hands to do that. I figured they like dipped it or something. I didn't know that they spin it around. Next up is hot dog mixture. Ooh, that's gross. I've seen videos like this before. When you see how hot dogs are made, it doesn't make you really want to eat them. Although I do like hot dogs, but that looks nasty. It's like sludgy, pink, watery. Blech. Oh, that does not look good at all. What is that? That's nasty. All right, I'm not eating any hot dogs soon. No way. Now we got how a bowl is made. This is not a proper workspace. There's definitely an injury could happen here easily. Is this guy wearing any protective equipment? Absolutely not. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you can lose some fingers quickly. This guy clearly knows what he's doing, but there's no way that a company would allow someone to do that without any safety regulations. This would definitely be a danger and breaking some laws for sure. What we got here? How we make a steak at Subway? This looks just as bad as that hot dog meat. What? It's just all packaged up and they weigh it out. All done and fresh? That didn't look that fresh to me. That's highly processed meat. Good news is that this person's wearing gloves. The bad news is I really would not want to eat that meat. Man, watching some of this food be made makes me sick, which is actually perfect timing because this video is sponsored by ZocDoc. I'm guilty of putting off doctor's appointments way longer than I should because the whole process always felt like a hassle. I went years without getting a checkup because I kept putting it off. Then I used ZocDoc, filtered for my insurance, compared doctors, saw real openings, and booked appointments that same day. ZocDoc is a free app and website that makes finding and booking doctors way easier. You can search and compare local in-network doctors, read reviews from real patients, and see actual appointment openings before you book. Appointments can happen pretty fast too, sometimes between 24 to 72 hours, and even the same day. And seriously, if you've been putting off your health, don't keep ignoring it. Even booking the appointment is a real step towards taking care of yourself. Taking care of your health is important, and ZocDoc makes it way easier to get it done. Click the link in the description or head to ZocDoc.com/MikeOffRecord to get started. Thanks again to ZocDoc for partnering with us and helping us all take better care of our health. What do we got here? Oh, this is how pens are made. Whoa, just injecting the ink in there. This looks like proper machine. Doesn't look like any human needs to use it, so I don't see any problems here. It's kind of relaxing to watch, to be honest. Could just put this on loop for a while. What is this? Looks like a raft or something. Squeezes it together. What is that? I can't figure out what this is. It's green. Is that a toy horse? Oh my gosh. And they're putting eyeballs on it. Wow. They're working really fast here. It's like an assembly line. There's not proper like seating for them. This has doing this work without having comfortable seating could cause injuries, especially if you're doing it every day, all the time. This sort of stuff would be illegal at a company. Obviously, this is shot in a different country, so they may have different rules there. But here in the US, they wouldn't allow people to be sitting on the floor doing this like that. This is some hard work. Really no machines here. It's all handmade, which is pretty crazy. Pretty cool. Next, we got water bottles. What is that? What? What did it just do? Oh, you gotta be careful with your hand there, man. No, they wouldn't allow people to just put their hands in there like that. Imagine if the machine cut your fingers off. Wow, instantly just makes a plastic bottle like that. I don't know what that red thing is. Definitely see some problems there with fingers getting hurt or cut off. There should be at least some sort of safety rail or guards to prevent someone's fingers from getting cut off there. Whoa, Neapolitan ice cream, yum. That movement of doing the same thing over and over again can cause carpal tunnel syndrome, and that is a workplace injury. You know, a lot of places in the US, if you get a workplace injury, you can sue for workers' comp. Which reminds me, if you ever have a workplace injury, check out the link in the description and see if you have a case at ithinkIhaveacase.com. This is how they make sponges? Oh, could you imagine if you had that giant sponge? I want a giant sponge. Oh, look at that saw. He's got, oh my gosh. Oh, his fingers are so close to it. No way. No way. That's Scotch-Brite? Wow. His fingers are way too close to that saw. There's no safety there at all. This would be breaking a lot of workplace safety laws. Now, this is how they make red licorice.
It forms a thick paste.
Whoa.
They cool it down, then put it through extruders. The extruders
look at all that licorice,
shaping the paste into a design such as the twirls we see here.
What's that? What's that spray?
A water lubricated knife slices the continuous strips into 18 and 21.
Oh, it's probably water lubricated so it doesn't stick.
The water also rinses off any licorice buildup on the blade.
There you go. Dang.
The cut licorice goes on aluminum trays. The stacks of trays then go into an oven to dry for 8 hours at 60 degrees Celsius. As the excess moisture evaporates, the licorice shrivels.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they dry licorice.
Workers weigh the correct amount of licorice for each package.
That's a lot of extra work. I'm surprised they don't have a machine just weighing it. It looks like the workplace safety here was good. I saw them wearing gloves. I didn't see any fingers near machines. A lot of it's done by the machines, which should protect the workers. Now we have how pencils are made.
Across a grinding drum for sharpening.
Oh, that's how they pre-sharpen it. What are they using to pre-sharpen it? Oh, it's a grinding drum. What? Dang, my sharpener at school did not work that well. I want a grinding drum. That looks way better than the school sharpener. This is really relaxing to watch. I could also put this one on loop. This is how they add color to silicone? Whoa, they just put a block of color in there. Oh, what's that thing? Dude, your hands, what are you doing? What is he doing? Ah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's like a second away from losing his fingers. This is definitely not workplace safe. And I don't know if those chemicals are toxic. You would think he'd be wearing something on his hands to protect them. This is way too close for comfort. Oh my gosh. He's making me nervous just watching this. Now we have canning soda. It's filling it up. Looks like Coca-Cola or something. There's some hands nearby. Is that someone's hands? Yeah, that's someone's hands touching it. Oh man, you need to be careful. This type of machine would definitely hurt you if you put your fingers in the wrong spot. They definitely overfill it with soda. I didn't know that. I wonder how much soda is wasted, and do they reuse the soda that's wasted? If anyone knows the answer to that question, let me know. Next up, we have cars being painted. Whoa, look at that, dunked the entire car. Whoa, those are crazy machines. I've never seen machines like that. Dang, those are huge machines. Look how fast they paint all the bumpers. Looks like proper safety there. Pretty crazy though. They only get the humans involved at the end for final touches. Kind of looks like a super advanced car wash. So this is how they make shredded coconut? No, no. One wrong move, man, and your fingers are gonna be gone. These videos make me nervous for them. I like the relaxing ones more. These ones I'm always feeling like someone's gonna get hurt. Kind of looks like a snow machine. At least they're wearing proper gloves and stuff. Dang, who would have known that's how they make coconut? This part scares me when he's taking off the coconut shell. Looks like he really has to put his weight into that, and if you lose your grip, you're gonna hurt yourself. That is not workplace safe. Dang, that looks like a lot of work to just get off all the skin there. Ooh, these are called noodles. What are they making? Oh, that's how they make pretzels. So the ends of a pretzel are called noodles?
To keep this knot from unraveling, the plate then gently flips the pretzel dough onto another plate below. Go into an oven that's about the length of a
Look at that fire.
As they enter, flames sear and harden the outside. This prevents the bottom from sticking to the mesh conveyor belt during
Oh,
baking.
that's like some serious fire on pretzels.
Gradually cool on their way to the next step. A trip through a freezer that's longer than 7 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That
What?
separate points on the line.
Well, that's a crazy looking machine.
The robots process 1 pretzel per second. The machine blows open plastic bags with compressed air. Mechanical arms push the pretzels.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of machines that make a pretzel. Wow. Next up, we got making rubber bands. What?
He slices the strips and bundles them. In this form, it will be easier to control the weight of the rubber in relation
That's
to
the rubber? Wow, it looks like a huge tortilla.
A worker twists and cuts it into small bundles that fit into the opening of an extruding machine, and talcum powder into the tubes to keep the
Ooh, talcum powder can cause some trouble though. There's been some lawsuits about that.
tubes cool down in a trough of water. The talcum powder injected into the tubes during their extrusion will also act as a release agent, keeping them from sticking to the molds during curing.
What the
They
heck?
load the tubes into a steam oven, and the intense heat vulcanizes the rubber to boost
Whoa.
its tensile strength and elasticity.
Look at that machine. I didn't know there was so much to do when you make rubber bands.
Residue. There's so much that the water turns milky white.
Oh, man. Look, oh my
They
gosh.
hang the rubber tubes to drain away some of the
That
water.
does not look safe. You know, talcum powder, there's been some allegations of it having asbestos in it, so people have gotten pretty sick from it. We had some lawsuits in the past about that. So I wonder if these workers are taking the proper precautions. They should at least have some face masks or something. I don't know about inhaling all that stuff. It looks like they're using their bare hands. They're in there with their feet. That doesn't look like proper workplace safety. They should probably have something protecting their skin.
They can cut 500,000 rubber bands
Whoa.
in an hour.
That thing goes so fast. It makes you think really about how much work goes into making a little rubber band. You never think about that. Ooh, this is how they make computer motherboards. Dang, that thing is moving fast. I can't even type that fast. Dang, knows exactly where to put everything. Wild. Find a professional garment manufacturer for your clothing brand. So this is how they cut clothing? Whoa, his hands are way too close to this blade. Oh my gosh. There should be some more safety procedures here. There's no safety for around his fingers. These would be some workplace safety issues that a company would get fined for. What is that? That's crazy. What is all that glass for? Ooh, looks like glass shards. Oh, a bulldozer? Is that a mountain of glass? You imagine how cut up you would be if you went into that? It's heating up the glass. I guess they're gonna make something. That looks hot. Oh my gosh. Again, doesn't look like proper work safety here. We got people wearing gloves and some protection, but look how close they're working next to each other. Doesn't look like any sort of real safety is going on here. I would highly suspect there'd be some fines here. Business could get shut down if they're breaking a lot of rules. What are they making though? Oh, it's a vase, I think. Wow. Oh my gosh, those are pretty. Gotta be careful with that. They roll it up with newspaper, huh? Well, this one I would say they're not following all the safety precautions the usual business should, but this is occurring overseas in a different country, so they probably have less restrictions. Doesn't mean that it's a good idea though. Let's scroll for another video. What the heck? Bristle clipping. Are they making a hairbrush or something? Whoa. Bristle grooming. Oh, this is like a painting brush? Whoa. They shave it. What the heck? What is this gonna become? It is a makeup brush. This is a lot of work. It's like all hand done. You gotta be careful with your fingers. You would think they'd have machines that make more of these. This is a lot of work for someone to do all on their own. All right, next up, ooh, pasta. Who doesn't like pasta? That's like macaroni style, it looks like. This is really relaxing to watch. It's just pasta getting cut. I don't see any problems here. Actually, I knew pasta was made this way, so this one doesn't surprise me as much. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of shallots. Look at that. Wow. That's a lot of steam. This is how hot pot is made. They're deep fried and taken out. That looks incredibly hot. His hands are too close to everything. Pickled chilies prepared. I like my food spicy, so I'm down for this. Boiled and crushed. Oh, it's like a paste. What? What are the secret spices? Looks like green stuff. What is that? Rock sugar? I didn't know they add sugar to the hot pot. That looks good. I kind of want some of that. I would say that it looked a little sketchy here for the workplace safety. I'm pretty sure some rules were violated. That's how they make the huge metal spoons. Man, none of these places like to have anything that protect their fingers. It's just an accident waiting to happen. Whoa, what the heck? What is it making? Where are they taking that? What's going on here? Looks like blue shreds of blue. Now it's like getting pushed out like a paste. Is this toothpaste or something? Oh, it's soap. Oh man, he's just grabbing that with his bare hands. All it takes is one malfunction and that machine would just completely chop off your fingers. That's how they make soap. So interesting. You don't think of it being a bunch of shreds that get molded into something bigger. So this is how they make a tiny spring. Look at all those different machines working at once. And they could probably make so many with this thing. This is crazy. All right, that's what I'm talking about. This is how they make frozen pizza. Gotta spread that tomato sauce on perfectly. I've made pizza at home before, so I know what I'm doing. Oh man, this is making me hungry. Look at the cheese getting added on that. What's that? More cheese, maybe? Now it goes into the freezing process. Wow, I think I can make a better pizza at home, just saying. All right, here's how they pack oranges. This is a good point. Don't forget about how food gets on our tables. This is not safe at all. She should not be using her foot to push the oranges. She can easily slip. If she got a workplace injury, she'd be able to sue that company. Oh, these little mochi donuts. Wow, just drops them in the fryer. He's got a system there, knows what he's doing. Oh, then they just float to the top. How do they take them out? Oh, there's a grate there, okay. Looks pretty safe to me. I still feel like there should be some rail guards or something to protect their hands. And this is how they print doll faces. Ooh. All right, this is a little creepy. It doesn't look like a doll yet to me. Oh, okay. Kind of looks like a chicken or something. Each thing in the assembly line has its own thing it's putting on the doll. Wow. Out of all these, the most shocking one was the shredded coconut. I mean, he could have lost his fingers when pushing in that coconut to the machine. And the way that these workers are sitting, that's not how you properly do it. This company could definitely face some lawsuits. I break down the legal aspects of more of the most viral videos on the internet. Click here to watch it.